What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance Crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Now, I did do a reaction to a video that hopefully you guys went and saw. This was a rendition of My Guitar Gently Weeps by a bunch of guitar legends. Tom Petty, Prince, there was other one, George Harrison's son, and it was done on like a Rolling Stones Hall of Fame thing. I've heard the story, the context behind it about how Rolling Stone made a top 100 guitarist and they didn't include Prince on the list. So Prince felt that it was his job to remind everybody not to sleep on him. So on that performance, Prince went absolutely nuts and gave, up until this point, my favorite rendition of that song. Now, that was my first time actually hearing the song. Since then, I've put Guitar Gently Weeps all over my playlist everywhere. I need to check out more George Harrison stuff as well. But I came across a video in my journey to try to find the best reaction to that Prince video. And one thing I like to do is watch professionals do reactions to stuff. I mentioned something about a history teacher doing reactions to history videos, and then Mr. Terry pops up. Now, I'm not saying I created Mr. Terry. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is it happened. So I have an eye for what is popular on YouTube. So let's go ahead and check this out. This was a video that I got from a channel, or I recommended from a, well, they didn't recommend it to me, but they said it in the video, and that's what gave me this idea. The channel was called Wings of Pegasus. It is a channel that was created by a guitar specialist. So he was doing reviews of certain guitar riffs and solos and things like that. And he looked at the Prince video and he mentioned something. He said that it was great, but there was one out there that was better. And the one he mentioned that was better was, obviously, if you look at the title, you know what I'm talking about. It was Gary Moore and George Harrison doing their Guitar Gently Weeps performance. And I know it's good because as soon as I typed in Gary Moore, the first recommendation was My Guitar Gently Weeps. So I clicked on it. Let's see what this has to offer. I'm going to compare whether or not this is better than the Prince rendition. And I'm going to have a poll on Twitter where I'm going to ask you guys, what do you consider to be the best guitar performance to My Guitar Gently Weeps? Let's check this out and see what it has to offer. Oh, this video was, hold on one second. Go back to the beginning. This video was uploaded by sidneyandherbie. Now, I don't know if this is the original upload, but it's the first one that popped up. So if you want to check out more, go to that channel. George Harrison's final concert. Recorded April 1992, Royal Albert Hall, London.
You all met earlier that incredible guitar player, Gary Moore.
Never officially filmed. The clips have been edited and synced together to provide the best visual of the artist and the best audio possible.
It's a bit of a blast from all of our past. It's Ringo.
This song just has so much like funk and soul in it. I'm gonna pause it real quick. See, just from the melody and the style of this song, just for that, George Harrison, well, he's passed away since then, so he probably can't cash in on this, but I was about to say, George Harrison gets the welcome to the barbecue card. This is a card that us black people have that we can give to specific white people that gives them the privilege of coming to the barbecue. So you don't have to ask any questions. You can pull up and just grab a plate. So far, this card has been given to people such as Larry Bird, people such as Bobby Caldwell, people such as John F. Kennedy. These are the people that we give the card to. And with this, I am hereby bestowing George Harrison with the Welcome to the Barbecue card. George Harrison, welcome to the barbecue. Or wherever you may be. Your spirit is free to journey into the barbecue and grab a plate. There you go. I'm gonna get back into it. I'm pausing. I'm pausing for two reasons. One, I'm pausing because I want to try to say something without interrupting the performance. And two, I'm pausing because if I don't, it's a possibility the video could get blocked due to copyright reasons. But I wanted to mention something. I love the fact that the song is called My Guitar Gently Weeps, because guitars, not really like a lot of other instruments. For me, there are certain instruments that you can evoke emotions from. Like, you hear a certain chord from a guitar and it's like you can get the emotion behind what they're trying to do with that. Like a guitar actually speaks. Like a saxophone kind of has the same effect. Like you can give out certain sounds, and like just based on the sound alone, it's like you can tell what type of emotion they're trying to get through. And the song being called My Guitar Gently Weeps, and it's like he plays it and it sounds like the guitar is actually crying. It's nuts. I love it. But yeah, I just want to stop and say that real quick. But I did not know George Harrison had it like this when I first heard this song. I was like, because obviously I'm not a big Beatles fan. Like, I know a couple songs from them, but like everybody knows, like the Beatles, you have Paul McCartney, you have John Lennon, but the other two gets like swept under the rug a lot, or at least when it comes to casual viewers. I know big time Beatles fans are like, man, you just now coming around to this. We've been trying to tell you for a while now. But as somebody who's a layman when it comes to the Beatles, I did not know George Harrison could bring it down like this. Like, god damn. Woo! Can't help but smile after that. hear that? You hear that in the background when they continue to hold on to that weeps line. It was just like howling, like wee, and then like the guitar was just play. Oh man, I got goosebumps in me fingers. Try not to air guitar challenge. Starts right now. Let's see you. Just keep your hands to yourself. Don't move your fingers. Let me know if you pass in the comment section. Not moving them. Moving them yet. It's tough. Is it cheating if I'm doing it with my body? I guess technically I lost. And to think, if this person in the audience hadn't have brought their camcorder, you know this is like the 90s, so obvious it's a camcorder. This performance would have been lost to time. Woo! Wow. Wow. Okay, so just a quick heads up. In the past, I tried to get a series started called Cover vs. OG, and I think I only was able to do one video before like one of the videos got blocked, and it kind of put a damper on those plans. That video was coming together. I had Michael Jackson's version versus the Beatles version, and I was going to post on Twitter like who won. And well, I did post on Twitter who won, but one of the videos got blocked, so it made it tough to do the comparison for you guys. But I'm going to bring that back. But since this isn't necessarily an OG version of the song, because I'm pretty sure Gary Moore wasn't on the original. I believe it was Eric Clapton, I think. I'm probably just going to take the series and rebrand it as, I don't know exactly what I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it like Who Did It Better or something like that. And I'm going to have this version pitted against the Prince version. I'm going to post it on Twitter, and I want to know what you guys think. So if you're watching this video, go over to my Twitter page, which I don't know. I'm not going to do it because this might screw up the... you know what? I'll take that back. 1 second. Let me see if I can get this fixed. Okay, so my social media handles weren't on my my display thing, so I have to reconfigure all that. Not sure why they disappeared, but whatever. But anyway, I'll just type it on somewhere. So go to my Twitter page at www.twitter.com/ Devon_DaVinci. Or if you just go to Twitter and just type in at Devon_DaVinci, you'll find my channel. Go there, look at my Twitter feed, and go ahead and post who you think won this contest between Prince and Gary Moore as far as who did the better guitar solo. Technically, both of them aren't solos. They had other guitarists on stage. So who had the better guitar performance between those two? And I will have more videos like this in the future. So if there's different versions of a song and one is considered better than the other, like for example, I was thinking about doing Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You versus Dolly Parton's I Will Always Love You. You guys will vote. Let me know who you think had the better version. And then, well, that'll be it. Like we'll decide who is the king or queen of a particular song. Finally put the nail in the coffin, lay it to rest, and determine who the best when it comes to a specific song is. So, and I'm going to be looking forward to this because While My Guitar Gently Weeps has quickly become one of my favorite songs of all time. And that's pretty much it. So I'm Devon DaVinci. Hopefully you've just been a little more enlightened. If you want to show support for this channel, best way you can do it is hitting that like button. You can subscribe and share also, but I really appreciate it if you hit the like button. That will help me out tremendously. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to move on to another video. I look forward to seeing you guys there. I'm going to give you the deuces, and I'm signing out. Deuces.